Hey y'all, it's Angela Profit, your productivity consultant, and I want to share with you a few of my favorite productivity hacks. First, I want to encourage you to schedule everything, not just meetings, not just work, not just gym time, but also phone calls, you time, family time, me time. It's really important that if you want to get a certain amount of things done in a day, in a week, in a month, that it's scheduled and it's on your calendar. Next, I will say some of the biggest questions that I get for iPhone users and productivity hacks is the settings and set up your notifications. So in the settings application, which you see here, you will want to go to the notifications, and for every single app, you are either going to want to turn the notifications off, or you are going to want to choose what type of notification that you are receiving. Most importantly is to turn off what you don't want to see. If you're in an all-day meeting and you come out of that meeting, you can simply pull down from the menu screen on your iPhone and see all of your notifications that are organized by application. Most frequently question I get is about email. And you should have multiple email addresses just from a strategy perspective, a work, a personal. And typically when you're setting up multiple email addresses on your phone, it creates confusion because each account has contacts as well as notes associated with it. So my recommendation would be to pick one. And what Apple and iCloud is known for is to store your stuff on the cloud. So I would recommend turning everything off except the email in each account other than iCloud. So in iCloud, your notes should be turned on, your contacts should be turned on. If you use the email and anything else that you want to sync via iCloud for your Apple products. And again, make sure that you go into the settings and in mail contact calendars, go by account and make sure that you are only turning on the mail. So you will see this here on the screen. The next huge time saver is Apple Pay. So if you have an iPhone, you will want to use Apple Pay. It is super convenient. You don't have to find your wallet, your credit cards in your wallet. It saves a ton of time. Next, I would say use your calendar and color code your calendar. You can share calendars with team members, with family, with friends. It creates a ton of consistency, so there's no confusion about where you need to be. And again, my recommendation would be to use iCloud for this. Now, you might have a Google Calendar, which of course you can pull in to your iCal on your Mac devices, so you have everything living in one calendar. My next favorite is reminders. So constantly throughout the day, I'm saying, hey Siri, remind me this. Hey Siri, remind me this. And I would just say, make sure you set a deadline for yourself. So in other words, I know that I'm going to be home typically around 10 o'clock each night. I'll be at my computer at that time. And so throughout the day, if it's nothing pressing, I'm constantly saying, remind me at 10 p.m. tonight. So when I get home, I'm going to be able to sit down and open up my computer, and all of my reminders will sync from my phone, from where I was telling Siri all day to do things and remind me things. But I would just recommend make sure you set a deadline. That's just something that I like to do. So notes, instead of reaching for a Post-it note, consider using your notes on your phone. You can share notes, and again, make sure that it's backed up in iCloud. For voicemail, my favorite app is called YouMail, Y-O-U Mail. It's free, and it's a great spam blocker. And there's also really funny free voicemails that you can download and assign per contact. And if you just choose the normal greeting, your guest will be greeted when they call and you don't answer by the name that is in their phone. So for example, if my friend Ginger's calling me, it'll say, hello, Ginger, Angela's unavailable. Please leave a message. And it kind of catches people off guard that the voicemail knows your name. Passwords. Who uses the same password for everything? You probably want to stop doing that. I had my identity stolen years ago, and that's primarily the main reason is because I was using the same password for everything. So consider using LastPass. We use 1Password, which encrypts everything. And I will say that Keychain is great. However, if you ever have to reset something, like your laptop or your phone or your iPad, you will lose all of your passwords that are backed up in Keychain. So I would just caution you to rely on Keychain to keep up with your passwords. Video texting. Marco Polo is probably my favorite and most productive app because I don't have to worry about misconstruing a message. Text messaging and emails, people can misread, they don't understand the emotion, you can be misunderstood. And so with Marco Polo, that's a free app that you can video text back and forth. And it also teaches you how to get more comfortable on video and seeing yourself, as well as become a better, more articulate speaker. Instead of using Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, consider Google Drive. It's a free service that Google offers. You can share and collaborate with anyone in any document. And this has really decreased our emails. So when clients email us asking us for files, we simply refer and let them know that they can collaborate and put their notes in their Google Drive Word document. We also love Dropbox. So by dropping files in each client folder that we are not editing or collaborating, that's what we use Dropbox for, and we share those files and those folders with our clients. So again, it's a great way to share things and to share links and avoid emailing large files back and forth. One of my favorite video apps for vlogging as well as planned content with video is called Vlog Easy. And Vlog Easy is great because you can vlog throughout the day, export it at the end of the day, and then share it with friends and family or whatever platform you choose to share on with social media. The other amazing thing is this has a feature called Jump Cut. So if you are in a quiet space, each time that you are not speaking, it will edit out all of those quiet spaces and edit everything together for you. So it's a huge time saver. My next favorite app is called Transcribe. So I will import a video from my phone into the Transcribe app, and it transcribes everything to text so that I have a blog post or an email. So if I want to send video or text to someone or put it on a blog or a website for search engine optimization, it's very helpful. It saves a lot of time. Quik is an app that puts pictures into a slideshow format and has licensed music that you can put to your slideshows. 1SE is another video diary app where you can spend 1 second every day capturing something meaningful to you. You can also import a video each day or do it at the end of the year, but it's really cool. At the end of the year, you have 365 seconds of meaningful content from that year. If you are still using a checkbook register the old school way that the banks used to give out, consider using this app. It's free. It's an online check register, and it syncs with the app on your iPhone as well as online. So everything is backed up, and it is called Clear Checkbook. Now, if you have a long commute to work, consider, instead of your music, there are some amazing podcasts out there. And I have so many people that message me and tell me that they love listening to our podcast. It's called Business Unveiled, where we talk about entrepreneurship and people from the creative industry. And it says that it decreases their frustration when they're sitting in traffic because they're learning something. So consider podcast, or if you like books, consider using Audible via Amazon and listen to online books to make your travel experience more pleasurable. I hope that this excites you to be productive with your iPhone and your apps. And remember that time is very, very precious. You can never get your time back, so you want to be as productive as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.